Hey guys, it's Mercy here from Marissa's Corner, and today I'm going to be telling you a story about a crazy substitute teacher that I had who is now not allowed to teach at any school in the district that I go to. It was sometime in the 5th grade, I'm not really sure, it was towards the end, and basically how my science and social studies classes worked was Mondays we had both science and social studies. Tuesdays and Wednesdays I had science, and then Thursdays and Fridays I had social studies. The substitute teacher was teaching in the science class for a teacher who was not in school that day. So basically I did not have that teacher that day because I didn't have science, because I think it was either Thursday. It was either a Thursday or a Friday. And so this substitute, he kind of didn't really care what you did in class. You could really do whatever. I saw that there was a sub, because they stand outside and greet everyone. So I saw there was a sub, and so I go in and there's a sub, and I'm like, oh cool, whatever. Obviously he's a he, so he was a guy, and he had he had long hair, probably as long as my hair right now, and it was pulled back and it was put into a man bun. No one actually knew his name, which I thought was kind of really funny. No one knew his name. His name was just Mr. Man Bun. That's what his name is. I think his name started with a V, because I think I heard one or two people call him Mr. V. I think one or two people called him Mr. V, so I think that was his name. No one really knew his name. He never told anyone his name. The teacher that he was subbing for had a bunch of candy. It was probably a jar this big. It was a pretty big jar. It was filled with candy. There was maybe this bit of it that didn't have candy in it. It was pretty big. He ate all of it. This guy eats all of the candy. He eats all the candy, and then also at our school we have these little things called Starbucks, and it's this little square piece of paper, and it says Starbucks on the front, and on the back you write your first name, last name, and then your homeroom teacher's name, and then you put them in this big bucket in the office of the school. They draw once a month. Teachers can also do it in their classrooms and give prizes for that. So the teacher that the sub was subbing for actually had this big, it was a huge bucket, and it was full of movie theater candies, the boxes, and then there was I think there might have been a few packs of popcorn, there was cotton candy, there were Twizzlers. It was full king size candy bars, there were cans of soda, there was just a ton of stuff. He ate all of that too. When we would go out to recess, because this was 5th grade, I'm now in 6th grade, so basically when we go into recess, we'd have recess aides, or kind of recess teachers, who would kind of just stand at the kind of in the front of the building. If anybody got hurt, they'd take them to the office or whatever. One of them was kind of young. I think she was 16 or 17, and she in college or high school or whatever, and they all really wanted them to be together. So also a bunch of students got in trouble for telling the sub and then the recess aide to go to the office at 2 o'clock, and everyone just wanted these two together, and I'm like, why? A ton of people got in trouble for telling them to go to the office. So then of course the sub, being a bad sub, goes to the office and leaves his children unattended, just in the classroom, just free to do whatever. They were really loud, my homeroom teacher and whatever, and kind of took control of both the classes. And so basically that happened. Also, at the end of the day, there's this class called STARS, and basically, or it's STARS or TV, and basically that stands for Tutorial and Enrichment, and basically, I don't know, it's just kind of a fun class. We don't really do a whole lot in it, but it's this cool class. And so he obviously had a class to teach of that too, and so they did some sort of writing assignment, and he was Snapchatting and taking pictures of the work and the kids, and if you didn't know, that's illegal. So he's not allowed to sub in any of schools in our district, not just my school, any school in my district. So he's gone. I live kind of an ordinary life. I don't really have a ton of cool storytime videos, but I figured I could pull one together, just one for this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a huge thumbs up. I'm trying a new style. This is actually my first video, but I'm trying a new style of recording because I do have another channel. I'm trying a new style from what I do on my other channel, which is I record one big video. So this video right now is 10 minutes and 30 seconds, and then basically I go through and I just edit everything out that's bad. See you all later. If you guys enjoyed, leave this video a huge thumbs up. I guess I will see you all later. Bye.